Hello everybody and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be revisiting Khrigarhierta. Now, I checked this band out nearly 4 years ago, back in 2019, not long after I'd started doing this actually. And, you know, they contacted me recently and said, look, we've released a new single, would you like to have a look at it? So I thought, you know what? Why the hell not? You know, I enjoyed the music I listened to back then. I checked out a track called Between Worlds, and I really enjoyed it. So, you know, they said, you know, we've released a new single. Do you want to have a look? So I thought, you know, I think I will. Now, what they've sneakily done is they've actually put two songs into one video. But I'm only going to be looking at the first one. I'm only going to look at the first half. You know, because you only get one song at a time. You only get one song at a time. Sneaky. Anyway, so we're going to be looking at a track called Saviour. Now, this is a lyric video, and I didn't have any separate lyrics to check out. So what I did, I watched the video, but I muted it, and typed out all the lyrics so I can refer to them later and when we discuss them. So I know vaguely what the lyrics are talking about, but I don't know. I didn't listen to any of the music. So yeah, I'm intrigued to have a listen to this because I really enjoyed the first track I listened to, and we'll just jump straight into it and see what we've got. So it's Saviour by Khrigarhierta. Let's have a look. There we go. Saviour by Khrigarhierta. Now, it was a brilliant piece of music. You know, the actual music, the actual music to the piece of music, the music to the piece of music, that made absolutely no sense at all, did it? But you know what I mean. You know, the actual music sounded really good. The vocal performance, again, was very, very good. You know, mixing up two different vocal styles, which I've mentioned on probably thousands, if not millions of occasions by now. I really like it when bands mix up musical vocal styles. So yeah, you had the sort of almost sort of spoken vocals. It sounded very much like of the Wandering Moon. Not listened to them in a very long time. But you know, I had that sort of feeling. You know, I had that slightly sort of croaky sound to the spoken word, and sort of halfway. Is it Wandering Moon that I'm thinking of? Anyway, doesn't matter. You know, it's got that sort of aspect to it, and then you've got the harsh death metal vocals as well, and both performed brilliantly. Both sounded great. Now, the actual lyrics to this, I really quite like, because to me, and I could be well off base here, it sounds like a parent talking about a child. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, it could also just be a person who's like infatuated with someone and wants to look after them, you know, wants to look out for them and take care of them. But to me, directly, first thing that comes to mind, it sounds like a parent talking about a child. And I'll explain what I mean in a minute. So it goes, you've smudged my mind, interfering with my process, new insertion and addition, making it block things out. Haze-like beginning starts the humanizing progress, refilling what is lost, will I make it out alive? Now that last line obviously makes it sound, you know, why would you say that when you're talking about a kid? But let me just explain here. So you've smudged my mind, interfering with my process. So someone has come along and is now taking up residence in this person's mind, you know, so they've smudged his mind. So now, where he was thinking clearly before, there's now this new part that sort of, it says there, interfering with my process, new insertion and addition, making it block things out. So someone has come along and is now taking up residence in his mind, and whilst he's trying to concentrate on something, whilst he's trying to do something, he keeps thinking about this other person. You know, so whilst, you know, he's trying to concentrate on something and his mind wanders and starts thinking about that person. And he's like, no, got to pay attention to this. And then it wanders off again. So, you know, this new person's sort of messed with his mind a little bit. He's making him, you know, making his mind wander and think about this person. You know, new insertion and addition. That could mean, you know, a new insertion of, you know, something to think about. New addition could be a new element in someone's life, such as a person they really care about, whether it be a new child or a potential romantic involvement, possibly. So, you know, there's a new addition, a new insertion, making it block things out. So whilst he should be concentrating and thinking about something else, you know, he's thinking about this new person. And it's making him, like, forget things, you know, forget what he's concentrating. You know, it's like, I should be doing this. What am I doing? I can't think because I'm thinking of that person, sort of thing. Maybe. Haze-like beginning starts the humanizing progress. I'm not sure about that. You know, maybe sort of like, mine's a bit fuzzy, and then it sort of, you know, starts the humanizing progress. You know, maybe you like started out, you know, kids a little bit reckless and that, and as they grow up, you know, they sort of become more adult, more sort of responsible, you know, and starts the humanizing progress. You know, having this new life, this new person come into your life, specifically a child, you know, starts the humanizing progress. It makes you sort of think, hold on, I can't be acting like that anymore. You know, I need to be responsible. I'm now taking care of this small human being. I've got to be more responsible. You know, starts the humanizing progress. You know, starts making you act more responsible, you know, rather than being as reckless as you might once have been. Refilling what is lost, will I make it out alive? I honestly, you know, I can't think of where those lines might come in, and you know, I could be completely wrong with what I'm talking about here. Anyway, it then goes into the chorus, which again sort of suggests like looking after, wanting to protect someone, because it says, well, I'll follow you like I'm your savior, a guardian angel in disguise. Well, I'll follow you like I'm your savior. I'll be with you regardless my demise. So it's like, I'll follow you like I'm your savior. So I'm going to be sort of hanging back, in the background, watching you, watching over you, waiting, just in case something should happen to you, something bad happens to you. I'm going to be there to help you, to protect you, to rescue you from this situation. Like it says, a guardian angel in disguise. So, going to be always watching over this person. So, that could be like someone he's become infatuated with. He wants to, this person's taken up residence in his mind. He's grown infatuated with that person, and he wants to look after them, take care of them, even if they're not directly or intimately involved, he wants to look after this person. Or it could be, you're my child and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you're safe. And he says, well, I'll follow you like I'm your savior. I'll be with you regardless my demise, which again sort of leads me more towards the parent talking about a child thing, Again, I'm going to follow you like I'm your savior. I'm going to be looking out for you, looking over you, making sure that you're safe and okay. And even in a time should I pass, there's still going to be a part of me that's going to be watching over you, looking out for you. I'm always going to be looking over you, even in death, sort of thing. And, that could also be conversely added to the sort of infatuation, romantic involvement of someone, but that tends to lead more towards a sort of creepy stalkerish sort of thing. So again, I sort of lean more towards a parent talking about a child, wanting to look after them, and even in death, there's always going to be that element of you looking over them. And this bit specifically says, I still live with hope that I will see you grow. I still live with hope that I will be growing old. And again, this sort of pushes me, again, more towards the parent talking about a child sort of thing. I still live with hope that I will see you grow. I hope that I'll be around long enough to see you grow, to become an adult, to see you flourish, to see you become a fantastic human being that I know you could be. I want to sit there and watch every stage of your life as you grow from this small child that has just come into my life. And I want to watch you become an amazing adult. I want to see you flourish. I want to see you thrive. I want to see you become something amazing. It says, I still live with hope that I will be growing old. So it's like, I want to live long enough to see this happen. I want to grow old watching you become this amazing human being that I know you can be. Conversely, this could also be applied to the other side of the argument. It's like, I want to see this person that I love, that I care about, that I adore. I want to see them grow. I want to see them thrive, etc. And I want to grow old seeing this person. But again, I'm sort of more leaning towards the sort of parent-child sort of thing. Then it goes, my end is elaborate. I'm coming to terms. I'll still be here when I'm not in your heart. In your memories, I would still be present. Even when I'm perished, I still try to lead you to future conquests. And again, this pushes me more towards the parent-child thing. My end is elaborate. I'm coming to terms. I'm coming to terms with the fact that, my end is coming. I'm going to die before, eventually. I'm not going to see you live out your full life. I'm coming to terms with the fact that I'm going to miss out on a lot of your life because, I won't be here. And it says, I'll still be here when I'm not in your heart. So that's a bit annoying. Regardless of whether you love me or not, I'm still going to be there, because I think pretty much every kid at one point goes through the I hate you phase, of not wanting anything to do with their parents, being that sort of rebellious young thing. So it's like, even in those moments when you might hate me, I'm still gonna be there for you. I'm still gonna be looking out for you, watching over you. Should anything happen, should you need me, I will still be there. In your memories, I would still be present, so you know, once I'm gone, you know, I'm still going to be in your memories, whether you love me or hate me. I'm still going to be in your memories, and you know, despite the fact that you might not like me, you know, whatever, or you know, if there's that chance that you don't like me, I'm still going to be in your memories, and there you still know that I was there looking out for you all that time, possibly. And it says, even when I'm perished, I'll still try to lead you to future conquest. So it's like, even once I'm gone, everything I've done for you, everything I've taught you, you know, everything, you know, I've done in your life for you should lead you to future greatness, you know. So even though I'm gone, I've still got a sort of stake in what becomes of you, as it were, you know. Like, I've taught you how to survive, I've taught you how to live, you know, I've taught you how to look after yourself, that, this, that, and the other. So even though I'm gone, you know, everything I've taught you since you were but a small child will lead you on to great things. Possibly. You know, I could be completely miles off base for all I know, but this is what it sort of suggests to me. And then it goes back into that chorus. Well, I'll follow you like I'm your saviour, a guardian angel in disguise. Well, I'll follow you like I'm your saviour. I'll be with you regardless my demise. I still live with hope that I will see you grow. I still live with hope that I will be growing old. And then, you know, little musical bit, and then the song ends. You know, and I really like it. I think it's a great piece of music, and you know, the way I've read the lyrics here, with what I think they mean to me, you know, a parent talking about a child, you know, looking out for this person that they deeply care about. I mean, you can still apply all of it to, you know, a romantic involvement, but it leans me to more towards the parent-child thing. You know, with the way I've interpreted there, I love the lyrics. I love the way it's written. You know, I think it's got a great little meaning behind it. I mean, either or, you know, if it's one or the other, you know, it's still got a good, you know, meaning behind it. You know, wanting to look after someone, nurture them, watch them thrive, care for them and protect them, you know, it's a good thing. You know, and I think it's beautiful, you know, and I like the song. I like the way it's presented. The music is brilliant. The vocals, brilliant. I really like it, you know. And, you know, back when I checked out Between Worlds, I thought that was a great piece of music as well. And I mean, I'm going to check out the second song eventually. I don't know whether I'll do it on the channel or not. I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, it was a good piece of music, and I really, really liked it. You know, and like I said, it's been about 3 or 4 years since I've first checked the band out. So, you know, it's about time I looked at them again. So, yeah, really, really good piece of music. I like that. And, you know, this is a funny thing, you know, because, you know, like I said, it's a sort of kind of a sweet song, you know, saying, you know, I'll look after you, I'll nurture you, I want to see you thrive and grow, you know. It's a beautiful piece of music. It's a beautiful song. It's really sort of kind of nice and uplifting in its own way, you know, and many, many people seem to still associate heavy metal with violence, anger, murder, sacrifice, this, that, and the other. But this, it's beautiful, you know. It's a beautiful, sweet piece of music, really, with the story behind it. Unless, of course, I'm reading it completely wrong. For all I know, it could be talking about a stalker, but maybe not. It doesn't seem that way to me, you know. You know, saying you want to see this person grow, saying you want to lead them on to future conquests, you know, it sounds like a really nice, sweet, positive message. So, you know, I like the fact that it's, you know, it's another one of those pieces of music that sort of spins the whole opinion of heavy metal on its head. You know, all these people saying, oh, it's all violence, you know, it's responsible for kids doing violent acts, this, that, and the other. Have you read these lyrics? Do you really think this is a horrible, horrendous, violent song? No, it's not. It's a really nice, beautiful, sweet piece of music. So, in your face, you people who don't understand. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what else I can say about that. So, yeah, I'll leave that as it is. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, maybe even subscribe, because it would really, really help me out, you know, because most of the people watching my videos aren't even actually subscribed. And, you know, that's makes me kind of sad, you know, because I put a lot of effort into making these videos, and, you know, I have been questioning recently whether or not I'm going to actually continue, because, you know, people just aren't watching them, and people aren't liking or even commenting anymore. You know, when I first started out, you know, I was getting like dozens and dozens and dozens of comments. Now I'm lucky if I get 4 or 5 likes, 4 or 5 comments, you know. So, although saying that, the last video I did, I got a couple of comments, but that was mostly people saying that I didn't understand the music and maybe I'm not open-minded enough because the last song I looked at was horrendously bad. Anyway, but, you know, so, you know, if you enjoyed the video, maybe like and subscribe, because it would really, really help me out. You know, it doesn't cost you anything, you know, and it takes maybe like 2 seconds out of your day. So, you know, it would really help me out. But yeah, other than that, thank you all very, very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Well, I'll follow you like I'm your savior. In disguise. Well, I'll